I'm not a man, I'm a demon. I have no fear. My worst nightmares continue to aberrate. They won't disappear. I'll never believe they're gone. I know that evil is near. The love I have sustains no matter how badly treated. I'm here to answer your call. I'll give my entire being to keep you back from the wall. With sheer force, I'll pierce through any sheetrock. You can't break up this group meeting. I'll host for myself. I got this glow out of hell. The mentality of the powers that be are worse off than the crookedness my people are used to. So detached, they dispatch armed forces to cruise through neighborhoods with gates right next to crack houses that boost packages they order brand new to peruse. Who's winning the lose-lose? Too many loose seeds to just cut loose, and the worst of us learn to navigate patterns you cannot improve. Becoming gorillas, vaping venom at a rate that will poison your plated food. Praising the cheap meat, you ain't braced for the opportunities the men standing at the gates of Gehenna are ready to seize. You know trust will breed peace, getting sent away by smiles that violate when your back's turned, laughing at the rejects released out to the streets. Because I ain't dressed like you, your eyes glaze over, you freeze. It's time for you to realize what you devour becomes a part of your daily routines. That's why priests are touching kids' backsides all the way down to their spleens. This isn't even a dream, this is the will of many entities colliding, fighting for space. Old oaks have grown too long, it's apparent fire will bring in the new dawn. But in the sprouts they decided should lay cold in the shade, hidden by topology that exists due to the overgrowth of machines. Free by any means, workforces gnashing its teeth, praying to God their children can succeed in imaginary environments where the number zero exceeds the placeholder. Your laziness is pounding us for war, you'll stay colder. No matter what weight you lift, without awareness of the motion, you'll be paralyzed at the hips. Your safe haven's a blip on a hot spot that wasn't meant to exist. When you ask who I am, the island volcanic rich, the iron inside the fist, the wire that time will grip, connected desire igniting whatever is missed. Mine is a missile outside of the drone and sound the administrator emits, demonstrating tendencies you actively encourage, pretending it would evaporate into the mist. Pink spray, your door hiss from a moan, my sight's hit and his pants full of shit. Imagining this in every corner we turn, disconnected from generals, the advanced squadron begins to shoot from fear with the mortar supplied by his own leaders, sent into the pits while they're throwing up fists. No allegiance, ignorance coiled its way to the top of each spire raised since I aspire to rinse myself but can't wash off the madness. Birdies swishing up tunes when the consequences are rocking with the foulest are realized. In and out of balance, dancers gripping on a gloss floor with talons. No matter how polished the dirt collects to trip them, they don't give a fuck about their talents. It amounts to nothing. The black swan is replaced by a white one. Return to innocence. The wheel turns and abuse continues with new rims and the slave ship of immigrants. I'm proud as a bat hanging upside down, don't pity this. Take a huge ass slab of stalactite off the ceiling, wave it around and turn it into a javelin to do Olympic flip with. Words can be beautifully perverse, boggle any limits, while you standing timid watching porn wasting minutes. If you had half a nut collected, you get to digging. I double tap and sever at the base, toes crow till she kicking. Life ain't gonna pick me unless my appearance is desirable. That's why I find death to be more admirable. It'll take us however we come, whatever size. It's much more forgiving than this bitch called life. Turn the other cheek and get crucified like Christ. Saved by death, reincarnated in its eyes. Caught in it aside that with a sight of fries. Eat living beings like God's breath is something to waste. Make a business out of slaughter, I'm a butcher that barters with fate. That art of battle is something I've actualized without wants and magnified. God's people know this. The closer you perceive yourself to be, the farther from view the goal is. They'll strip you naked, tar and feather you. Don't tell them where your soul is. Don't ask me, I'm one of the coldest, replacing your cells a cancerous race through osmosis. No matter what you do, this will prove itself to be false. The ugliness is never something that will evolve. Forensics analyze, this murderous world is better off not revolving. Water turned to desert, the salt won't dissolve, friend.